From the Albuquerque Journal, this is the leading news. I'm Gino Gutierrez. It's Friday, June 5th. Here's what we're covering on today's episode. New Mexico Republican Party Chair Amy Barela suffered another setback this week, losing her Otero County Commission primary race to challenger Jonathan Emery by just 46 votes. The defeat comes just days after a judge ordered her removed as state GOP chair, ruling there is sufficient evidence that she violated party rules by backing candidates in contested Republican primaries while running for office herself. The state GOP is appealing the ruling, but critics argue that Barela should not remain the chair during the appeal process because her decisions could affect the upcoming election. Meanwhile, some Republican leaders are pushing to hold a state central committee meeting to elect a new chair. Barela will remain an Otero County commissioner until her term ends this year. The commission had recently drawn controversy for extending a contract with ICE to house immigrant detainees at a Chaparral detention facility. That was before a new state law restricting such agreements took effect. New Mexico Attorney General Raul Torres has sued Kalshi Incorporated, alleging its prediction market platform illegally operates as a sportsbook in New Mexico without complying with state gambling laws. The lawsuit follows a separate federal case filed by the Mescalero Apache tribe and the Pueblos of Sandia, Isleta, and Poake, which claim Kalshi's sport event contracts violate tribal gaming rights and federal law. Kalshi argues its sport event markets are federally regulated future contracts, not gambling, and therefore beyond state and tribal regulation. New Mexico contends the platform allows users as young as 18 to place sports wagers, bypass licensing, consumer protections, and tribal state gaming agreements. The case is part of a growing national legal battle over prediction market companies such as Polymarket, with multiple states and tribes challenging whether these platforms are legitimate financial exchanges or unlicensed sportsbooks. Minnesota has already passed a law banning such markets, while Kalshi and Polymarket are finding similar restrictions in federal court. A proposed 45,000 square foot mosque in Albuquerque's North Valley sparked a heated public meeting on Wednesday, with opponents citing concerns about traffic, drainage, neighborhood character, and compatibility with the area. However, some comments escalated into anti-Muslim rhetoric, prompting safety concerns and a request by the Albuquerque Islamic Center to postpone the hearing until July 1st. Mosque leaders say they have received threatening messages and argue the project is needed to accommodate a growing congregation. They say they have worked to address legitimate concerns about noise and traffic, but were alarmed by what they described as Islamophobic attacks. Supporters, including members of New Mexico's Muslim community, say houses of worship provide community services and should be treated the same as churches and other religious institutions. Opponents, though, remain divided. Some are focusing on zoning and development issues, while others express broader objections to Islam. The project was previously approved by a county zoning administrator with conditions, but an appeal from nearby residents is now under review. The national advocacy group, Council on American Islamic Relations, condemned the anti-Muslim comments and called for respect for religious freedom and equal treatment under the law. The leading news is powered by the journalism of the Albuquerque Journal. If you enjoy hearing all of the stories we share with you here daily, please consider becoming a digital subscriber to the Journal by utilizing the discount code in our show notes. Every subscription helps support local journalism and allows us to provide you with the news that matters to you. Now taking a look at Albuquerque's weather forecast. Today you can expect increasing clouds with a high near 94, and as for this evening, mostly cloudy with a low around 62. To keep up with all the latest news from the Albuquerque Journal, you can visit our website at abqjournal.com. That's the leading news. I'm Gino Gutierrez. We'll be back on Monday.